Hey everyone, I am going to start somewhere with these videos, and the first step is how to reset your sleep, your relationship with sleep. I'm going to give you some basics, and each video is going to be pretty short. It'll get you through just the initial stages of how to reset your relationship with sleep. So, number one, wind down 1 hour before you anticipate to fall asleep. So if you're someone that goes to bed at 10 p.m. or you hope that you're asleep by 10 p.m., I want you in bed by 9 p.m. reading a book, no digital devices. Avoid alcohol and sleep aids at least 3 times a week, preferably 3 nights in a row. Okay, so an optional tool I like to use for winding down, Hatch Restore. I'm not getting paid to advertise this at all. I just highly love it and I recommend it. And if you can find something like it, if this is something you don't want for yourself, what I love about it is it gives me light settings, sound settings, and it also has a way to deactivate the clock so I don't see the time. So for example, if I go to bed at 10 p.m., I don't see when it's 10:01 p.m. The clock is off. So when I wake up, I don't know what time it is, and that doesn't cause me any stress. I think about that in the early stages of needing to reset sleep. Now I can wake up, document a dream, and then go back to sleep. It takes time to get there, so I totally get it if you're not there yet. So recommend the reading light and fireplace sound for 30 minutes, and then unwind mode, blue light and calming sound for 20 minutes, and then fall asleep to sea waves, which I like. You can choose whatever sound you like or no sound at all, and play it up for 500 minutes. And then use the 80-20 rule, commit to this structure most weeknights, but allow for some flexibility on the weekends. So now we're going to talk about dream recording tips. So whether you're using your phone or a journal to record, I personally use my phone. I find that much easier to document when I wake up. So if you're keeping a dream journal beside your bed, you'll want to wake up and write immediately. Some people like to put something in their bathroom. So if they're sleeping with a partner, for example, they don't want to disturb them. You can have a special place for it. You wake up, you go into the bathroom, you write down your thoughts, and then you go back to sleep. If you're using your phone, I want you to charge your phone outside of your bedroom if that's possible. If not, put it in a drawer somewhere where you're not alerted with notifications. And the idea here is that you've gotten to a place hopefully where you can wake up and look at your phone and then be able to go back to sleep. If that's going to be too stimulating for you, then go with the journal option. Okay, so middle of the night awakenings. If you wake up for an emotionally intense dream, it's all right for you not to document it. If you're able to, please do. And then I want you to return to your Hatch Restore and go back to the unwind setting. And then just focus on your breath. Focus on relaxing your muscles. You can squeeze your muscles and release them, but just focus on your breath. So if you start to go off in problem-solving mode in your mind, or you're needing to get ahead of this in your mind, go back to your breath and just focus on your breath. You're retraining your mind, not letting your mind control you. You're retraining your mind. Your mind just needs a different direction. And so you're retraining your mind to focus on your breath and just focus in as you breathe in, breathe out, and then focus on breathing into muscles and letting them relax. And keep doing this for about 10 to 20 minutes. If you're still activated, that's okay. Go back to the unwind, setting 2, try it again, and keep repeating this. And then hopefully you wake up hours later and you're like, wow, I didn't think I was going to get back to sleep, and somehow I did. Gentle reminder, you do not need to do this perfectly. So if you just feel like you're not making any progress, I want you to wait at least a month before you start to measure it all. So just follow these steps and then look at any sort of progress a month out. You're gonna stumble into blocks. That's part of this. That's just homeostasis doing its thing. I want you to stay with it and just trust the process. Just consistency is key. Okay, that's all it is, just consistency. I have been where you've been. I have been at those places where I cannot sleep for hours. I have experienced this. That is how I came up with all of this. as a psychotherapist, loving dreams, and how do I bring those two together? Do not be hard on yourself. You're not failing at sleep. Just need a little support with redirecting your focus and also surrendering to the miracle of this body and brain that we have, and to really feel like you can have a better mood the next day and have more space for people you love and care about.